Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sunesha, and we are playing Tomb Raider, the Definitive Edition. And this is Pod Gaming, and today's subject is gonna be digital games and some other stuff. This has been a real weird day for me because I should record with Barani from Pred and Barani. We are doing it with Hitman Blood Money series together, a very cool one where we play together and I give him tips while he is playing, so I'm kinda like his tipster on his right shoulder and controlling him. I should do that, but I didn't sleep tonight, so I don't felt up to it. So I thought, okay, how am I gonna spend my let's play time or my content creating time this time? I have no weapon at all. Shouldn't have a weapon. Yeah, so I thought, okay, let's do a pod gaming, and I've read about a US game store. They existed in Sweden also. They are not bundling. They will not sell Xbox Ones with digital copies only, so they will only sell people with physical copies. And people got upset because it was GameStop and told, oh, digital is so fucking good and so on. It's fucking true that digital has changed everything, especially for me from Cyprus, where the shipment cost can be so damn expensive without for example, once some stuff. What the fuck? That reindeer attacked me. Yes, indeed, I can use that bow. I was gonna order a HDMI cable, and they wanted 25 euros to ship it to Cyprus. And the thing about games in Cyprus, they are game stores, but they are not into the used market, and they only sell all the game, not depending how old it is. It's always full price. So for me, digital game is one of the it's often cheaper for me, even that it's very expensive on the Xbox store. Oh man, you know that's gonna go wrong. You're so stupid. Yeah, so digital games is actually cheaper for me because I have to pay shipping cost. Otherwise, I have to buy it from the game store here, and they usually just have the most popular games. So there is actually, so you actually have to pay so much for a game. So it's like 70 euros for all game, and that's not working. So I order a lot of my games online. On the Xbox store, and for me digital is useful that. But the thing about digital, people forget, what shall we do in 10 years, for example, if Xbox or PlayStation 4 doesn't have, or Steam doesn't exist any longer? You have no physical copy of it, so you can't install the game at all. And this turns out even better when we come to age, the state of the games are released today, because some of the games are plain broken at the release, so maybe you can't get update. Hopefully internet has always been a good place to find everything, but let's say we can't get a hold of an update that makes the game unusable. And that's one of the things digital games has actually. People, they can mess up at release because they will fucking fix it with a day one patch. They are not testing the golden masters enough, and they discover very nasty bugs that makes the game breaks the games even before they are released. And they do a day one patch at a hefty size of 5-6 gigabyte. And people got upset about games. So, well, but you can download it. It's not true. Not everyone has the internet like me that I can download a game for. It takes me a couple of hours to download a very big game because I pay a lot of money for having good internet. It's very important for my kind of work, but it's very expensive. I have to pay like 70 euros per month to get the internet I have, and it's useful for my work and so on. But not everyone is living in an area where the internet is actually that good. So those guys, when physical copies go away, which is, I don't believe they will, because I lately read that it's actually the people buy more digital copies, but sales of physical copies is still just down 2% from the last year, and that was the numbers in that time. So physical copies is gonna be around, especially on the console, because the console is actually one of the pros to have a console is that you can you just need your CD or DVD to play. So when we, and that's what I was rambling about, is that what do we do when we can't use physical copy? We have no physical copies. The consoles will use one of their best sale points, that you have a dedicated system that doesn't need updates, it works without internet and so on, and it works, and you can play your games without things, and it's probably not gonna be true for a long while. So it's people. I think most of the people live in cities, but there are also a good amount of people living in. What the fuck? Die! Okay, so let's get it. Let's shoot him in the ass. Oh, where? It's weird to talk and aim like this. Man, they are sturdy. Okay, I shot them in the ass, so that's probably why. Oh, she couldn't hold on to the... It was a long time I played this game. Finally. So, digital copies, I don't understand why people has to be... Everyone is thinking about themselves. You have to think about everyone, because... Just because you have good internet, just because you have lousy internet, digital copies is a good thing. It's a compliment for physical copies, but I think it's fucking wrong. For example, Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain, the PC version was actually just a CD with a Steam copy online, so you have to online, because the game companies hate used copies. I understand, because they don't get paid a second time, and they want you to buy a new copy. So used market has always hurt them, and as everyone is always seeing the losses, it's like music companies. They say, oh, everyone listen to my stuff, but if they didn't download it, we'll probably not listen to it at all, because so people would probably not listen to that music if they had to pay for it. So if it's so take it like advertisement, but I know those guys, they don't care about that. Okay, let's shoot that deer in the ass. Come on, Laura. Oh man. Oh, they are just running. Okay, this is where I'm running around hunting reindeers here, but okay, let's see if I can figure out what I need to do. Okay. I really want, with this playthrough I will do everything, because I have all the time in the world. This is just a backdrop to my podcast. Yeah, so digital games, get the fuck out of here. Fuck, don't whine about either way. Digital games is here for staying, and they will be physical copies as long people need them. But we must actually think about the future, and digital games, especially on consoles, the prices is not very good at all. Actually, sometimes some sales are good, but the physical copies is in most cases a lot cheaper than the digital one, and you get a physical copy that you can use forever. As long as your system runs, you can run your game. And this is not true with digital copies, so that's one of the big pros with a physical copy. But for me, for example, the shipment and everything, I can't get a physical copy at an attractive price every time, and I'm a very conscious about my wallet. I don't waste money, so sometimes I buy a physical copy and sometimes I buy a digital copy, and it's a price to decide. And I actually started thinking about just back up my old Xbox One and Xbox 360 hard drives just to be able to run the games late, and that's what really messed me about Elite Dangerous. Some people maybe remember that I freaked out.
Some kind of container. Who left these behind?
Yeah, who left them behind? So sometimes I will I need to back up, because sometimes you don't know if Xbox is gonna be around here in 10 years. People are so sure about things and thinking about things, but everything can change in a second. You don't know. Maybe the whole world economy crashes and the game companies crashes. Then the servers will go down and we will have no digital copies at all. So that's how it's gonna be. Well, I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I'm just running around. I have slept 0 minutes today, so that's why I'm retarded. So I just read the comments. The whole reason that I'm talking about this is because I was stupid enough to read some comments, and people doesn't care. That's about the internet. Everybody is a fucking idiot on the internet. They just care about their own interest. And the digital copies is a good thing for me, but it doesn't mean it's good for everyone. And I have no fucking right to say what you're gonna think. But on the internet, everyone is an expert, and everyone is talking about what they think. And they was, oh, for fuck's sake, you can just download it. But especially, I think it was a good decision at Game Store. But I think you have to remember, they are thinking about their numbers, so it's not altruistic. They do this for money because they lose money because they can't resell the game. So it's all about that. But the thing is, let's just talk about that. How stupid it is to have a digital game bundled with consoles and not a physical copy. Let's say you have a relative or your son or daughter or anyone, a young child, and they get a Xbox One or PS4 for Christmas, and they are very excited. And when they start up, they can't play any games because they have to fucking download a 60 gigabyte download to just play the bundled game. And the parents thought, oh nice, the console was bundled with a game, so my kid has one game to play at the first day. And to tell a kid that with bad internet you have to wait 2 days before you can play it, I don't want to be that parent. Oh, what a downer. And who thinks about those guys? Yeah, I thought. So that's how it can be. And that's just sad. And with physical copy, they can be up playing at the same time. And fuck's sake, right there, die. Oh. How many arrows do I have? Yeah, so digitals, yeah, I don't know. For me, it's a good thing, but I'm not sure it's a good thing in the long run. Especially for me, it's attractive. The prices are good for me, but actually, I'm just buying a copy. I can't resell it. That's one of the things of physical copies. When you're tired of it, you can give it to your friend to share, or give it away. You can sell it, and you can do whatever you want because you fucking own the copy. You can do what the fuck you want with your copy because you own it. A digital copy, you are just actually loaning. You just get the right to use it. You have the right to use the game, but you can't resell it, you can't share it or anything. So actually, that's one of the things that's weird about digital, because digital games, you actually pay for, you just pay the right to use something, not Oh, that I forgot about that. So you actually just paying the right to use something, and in that way you actually get less value for the same thing. So when they, for ripping on the game companies again, when they got their fucking digital deluxe editions, and you pay like 90 euros or $90 for a new game, it's a fucking rip-off. You often just get some pre-order bullshit that really doesn't help you. And you pay a lot more, and you can't sell it, you can't loan the copy to your friends, you can't share it with your families. So digital copies is less valuable in that way. For me, it's not a very big problem because I'm fucking the only gamer I know right now. It wasn't that way before, but when I was in Sweden, I had a lot of friends that was into gaming also. And we always, we used actually to go buy games together, and we bought a game, and then we switched the game after a week, so we got 2 games for the same. And that was a really nice experience, and we got to share the experience also because we both played the same games. I had a friend, we swapped the games now and then from each other, and that was like a communist game sharing. We owned all the games together, so we can always, oh, are you playing this now? No? Okay, you can get it. So that was very cool. Oh, okay, I wasted all my money arrows because I shoot like an asshole because I'm tired. I'm just speaking. And can you save in this game? No, you can't. That's one of the things. I'm gonna talk something else that bothers me in games. I fucking hate E02. If the game gets corrupted, you're fucked. You're so fucked, so you don't know it. But it has happened to me, and on the new Xbox, I can't back up my saves to USB memory or anything because this is one of the things so people doesn't cheat. So they have every save protected, so you can't back it up. But for me, it was a very important thing because some of the games are buggy, and when they only have the autosave function, you're fucked. Come on, Laura, I want some fucking arrows. Stop. He's the reindeer. Oh, I have to return to the meet. Okay, let's do that, and we will call it the episode. This was probably one of the more loosely, but this is part of the game, and this will be a less professional, more loosely based show where I'm just speaking to you guys. So if you want to know what's going on and what I'm thinking about things without planning for it, it won't be so structured like Swine Raider. Swine Raider will be concentrated. And then I will actually have to think about what I'm gonna say, and this is more let's see what's happened show. Okay, cool. So let's do that. Okay, so let's spend on some. So this is the upgrades I can get. Yeah, that's the best upgrade from the beginning. We get more of salvage, so that's...
This is Conrad Roth, captain of the Endurance. We are shipwrecked on an island inside the Dragon's Triangle.
Roth!
Lara,
You're alive!
And I think
are you okay?
in the next episode of Party Gaming, I will actually talk about digital remasters. I'm a big fan of those. Some people are not, but I'm gonna talk about my thought about it.
It was so horrible. It's all my fault.
It's all my fault.
Lara, listen to me.
Lara, listen to me. I sent the SOS on Endurance and so often they become my card. I'm very annoying right now. So in the next pod gaming, maybe it will be next week or something, I will talk about digital remasters and the pros and cons about digital remasters and why I like them and why some people probably doesn't like it.
You're ready for this.
Yeah, we are
And
ready
keep
for
your
this.
radio on.
Okay.
Okay, cool. We got a save, and as always, thank you for watching.